2, 3, we're gonna go to a small town, start a riot. Go to a small town, start a riot. Go to a small town, start a riot. Go to a small town.
Hey, welcome to Small Town Riot. And so I wanted to start off today's show while Jason's not here by showing I scratched off the blaze and I replaced it on my car.
Yes.
Hey, Nick, I need one of those, by the way. Thanks for reminding me.
I will get you one.
Okay,
So
cool.
I am officially flag starred up, bro.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's
Look at that. That's beautiful.
So, yeah,
Beautiful.
It matches the paint job on your car.
So we
Filthy.
talked last week a little bit about why the radio show isn't on the air anymore. And we really didn't even go into detail, but I guess some people gave Mark some feedback saying that like we really laid into him, but we really didn't lay into him.
Yeah, there's people that said that were wrong because you didn't.
I thought we were, we weren't like being
Neutral
personal or anything.
We were nice.
Facts.
Yeah, I thought we were nice. But anyway, it's pretty funny though that after they told you that, you went and scraped the Blaze sticker off your car. And replaced
it wasn't.
with
That
sticker.
station wasn't any good since Gonzo left for 99 Rock. That was the smartest move Woofy ever made.
It was a good
Getting
move.
Gonzo.
Yeah, because he was, that station was killing in the ratings, and ever since he took Gonzo, it just went down.
I mean, they had their own huge, like, giant concert festival back then.
And they lost all of it.
Yeah, I was like, didn't they have like a block party or a festival or something once upon a time?
Yeah, they took over the Mullet Festival grounds and had like a huge concert called the Blaze Fest. And then me and Mark were trying to revive that vibe as much as we could. Like we had in the works, Small Town Riot music festival we were going to do like at the landing with sponsors and
they actually we were planning to do a full promotion like for as it being part of, you know how we do book promotions and all that crap. It was supposed to be the fourth quarter book promotion that we were going to push this gigantic concert for local bands, and they just like, even when we were talking about it, it just felt like they didn't care about small.
Is this one of those things that like, wow, this is a really good idea, and we don't believe in good ideas, so we're just going to pretend like it never, it doesn't exist. You're not saying things.
But they pretended like we didn't exist at all.
It's like, oh, I see you two have worked in corporate America.
They kept moving us around, and we were like, everyone would ask for us and ask about us and send messages.
Well, I mean, I know, we had 60 people that joined our online group for the show that would tune in every week, and not every single one of them, but in essence, every one of them were like, well, I'm not going to listen to that station anymore now. I don't really have any reason to. So, 60 listeners, whatever. But there's
so many listeners in the Panhandle to begin with.
I would describe that station now as a energy vampire.
Oh yeah, it really.
I need to watch what we do in the shadows more often.
Yeah. Oh my God, the latest episode was amazeballs.
I have started that. I haven't. I'm only a few episodes in though. So
yeah, I'm only like 2 episodes in, but then Community showed up on Netflix.
Oh
so
my
I've been
God,
watching that instead.
You two. Season 2 is just ripe with Guillermo trouble. And Mark Hamill.
It's my favorite kind of trouble.
Mark Hamill as a vampire.
Mark Hamill's my boy.
I got to get back to it.
Yep. He's all like, what are you? You owe me the money.
So last week we started with a little bit of show and tell, and I forced Mark into it. And I'm going to do the same thing now, but now we've got our like I'm not going to call Jason J. Peterson a guest. He's more like a part-time co-host.
I'm like a godson. I'm like a wayward godson who comes back from time to time.
What do they call that on?
Carry on, my wayward son.
You know what they call it on like late night shows as a panel guest.
Look at those girls. Look at them sneaking through. They're trying to
sneaking behind me. It's not happening right now.
But you're a panel guest, right? So like,
fine, then leave.
Carson would have like guests that were there to promote specific things, and then he had his panel guests, which he would just have like when he needed booking, and they were like Don Rickles was a panel guest. Those guys. They didn't have anything there to promote. They were just like, "Hey,
hanging out
time, and we need a person." Yeah,
yeah. I have absolutely nothing to promote. I don't have things that require promoting.
You 3D
I wish
print?
I did. Maybe
you have
I
a
will
3D
one
printing
day.
store.
You make things.
I made this just a few minutes ago.
It looks like something you sit on.
Is it is it a shark's tail?
No, it's actually the stock end of the Mandalorian's pulse rifle.
Ooh.
I see that now.
Because I make things that are very useful and have a place in like regular people's lives. I also make Star Wars guns.
Thundercats Sword.
Thundercats Sword. Oh, I have a gift for you, Mark.
I put the chrome paint on it.
It looks good. Yeah, I was listening to the show last week, and you made a remark about what kind of retarded adhesive I use to put that together because it keeps breaking on you.
Yes.
And I think I was using epoxy, but badly.
Badly.
So,
okay, that might be why. Yes, because I use epoxy, and that some don't come apart.
Yeah, I don't know if I didn't mix it good, or maybe I didn't like stick it together. I don't know what I did, but I kind of realized it was a little retarded when it was leaving my house and going to Mark's house. And
it felt a little wonky, huh?
Yeah, a little wonky.
So we got Red Bull, we got Scotch, and we've got what do they call it? Albutyrane.
The hard stuff.
But yeah, this awesome Thundercats Sword is JP's work here.
Handiwork.
His handiwork. He printed it out for me.
Hey, Mark, remember that clear PETG that you gave me to play with?
And then you did. Oh, you made a saber.
Oh, a functional saber.
Yeah, they print out like that.
Really?
Wait, how did you print it out with the bottom being... It's supposed to all print out as one.
Because that's hard. So I didn't do that.
You did it in 2 steps, huh?
I did it in like 7 steps.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
So I don't have a 3D printer, so I have to just buy and acquire my toys and my fun stuff. But
that's lame.
Last week I showed my Wolfman bobblehead, and I was talking about how I had this Daryl Dixon.
It's Daryl.
And I just wanted to ask Daryl, I wanted to squint, like, emotionally, and say, how do you feel about the last few seasons of Walking Dead?
Ugh, is how I feel.
He does too.
It's funny you mentioned Walking Dead. I was having a long conversation with my coworker Joel yesterday. I got like halfway through season 1, like 7 or 8 years ago when it was new, before realizing that this was a show I would kind of have to hide from my kids, that they wouldn't really be able to watch.
Oh, back then, yes. Now,
at that point in time, now no. But then it was just difficult. It was like, oh, well, I got to go like make special alone time to go watch this show. No, I'm gonna go play video games.
Yeah, man, I was in like an opposite boat because my kid was young enough that it didn't matter that he was around. He was like a baby.
Yeah, you were like in it right now.
Oh, you say it didn't matter psychologically.
But just wait. So like we were on, I think I was starting season 2, and he was like in a high chair eating cereal one day, and he had just started kind of talking and stuff, and he was like, "Ooh, Daddy, the Zombies show," and I was like, "What?" The what? He's like, the zombies. And I was like, do you mean zombies? And he was like, yeah, the zombies. And I was like, crap, you can't watch this anymore. And now you know what's going on. So
I hope you enjoyed it, because the last time you're going to see it, little boy.
Then I had to take a break. Yeah. And then I had to like watch it at night, whatever, when he was in bed. But yeah, now I'm in the midst of like, and I watch so many inappropriate horror movies that I'm just constantly like, luckily though, he's into video games now. So like, he can be off in his room playing video games, and I can be watching something he's not supposed to watch.
My kids have hit the age now where they tell me about the inappropriate stuff that I should be watching. So it works out pretty well.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, you should watch this show. And I was like, that's a rated R film. Like, yeah, but there's only a few boobs in it. I'm like, oh, well, I'm in.
Well, I mean, they got boobs.
Don't tell your mom.
Count.
Everybody's seen boobs.
Mostly in pairs.
I saw boobs today. I was kind of emotionally scarred by them. There was this woman in Walmart. She had like these little lumps that were like, they were like halfway down her chest, but you could clearly see her nipples were like up here.
The high nips.
High nips, low bumps. It was like
low meat, high nip.
It was just I was disturbed.
I mean,
well, part of your problem is you went to the Fort Walton Beach Walmart on a weekend.
I think that they're snowflake. Boobies are snowflakes. They're all different, but they're all beautiful in their own way.
Yeah, you say that. Did you see these boobies?
Yeah, I'm kind of with Mark.
I've seen a lot of boobies.
Oh,
I don't know.
Okay, well, all right. I can't wait for you. I can't wait for the day that you have to prove me wrong on that one.
Let's see yours, Mark. I'll find out right
now. Suck 'em!
So, who's got a? Let me see some Ghostbusters, fellas.
Who's going first, me or Mark?
You.
Well, Mark showed you the new Kinners, and I know that you got a set of the Kinner stuff.
Well,
too.
yeah, I was going to say that, and those are right next to my my camera too. I got Stay Puffed here. Coincidentally, I had these toys when I was
a little baby,
something like that. This one has a moth on it.
You know what was really interesting about that? We probably
James Peterson broadcasts from his garage.
We probably got the last two in Okaloosa County.
What's this guy's name again?
I'm Rachael Loki Flagstar.
Rachel Loki Flagstar. By the way, Nick, that's totally Viking mythology. I think Norse mythology is where that comes from. I knew that was
where we were. Loki, correct. After I watched back our episode, I remembered. I knew it. I was like, crap. I was
I got that right away because of college.
Oh, you guys, you did the school thing.
You knew that right away because of the Marvel universe.
I knew it right away because of God of War.
Look, from one guy
have a PlayStation 4.
From one guy that jerks off in the basement to another, I can tell.
This is Florida. I didn't think any of us had basements.
I think Mark's going to be trying to sell this Rachel character to 99 Rock as like their midnight guy.
99 Rock, the Gulf Coast Rock Station.
See?
I just wanted to say to everybody out there, you guys on the road are driving way too
your rock and roll.
Way too
fast.
Rock and roll
like that other station.
Slow down
Rachel.
on the road.
Hey, Rachel, does Mark have any Ghostbuster toys that we didn't see last week we could take a peek at?
No, not really. I mean, he's got the same toys that Jason has.
Yeah, but you've got...
Plus, I don't want to bring Mark out. He's a fag.
Well, you can show us Mark's toys.
Okay. He's got this one. Where is this? It's a fleshlight thing.
Oh, no. We don't want to look at that.
You don't want to look at the fleshlight?
Please say it's not 3D printed.
It was. The individual grooves they
Please
cut.
say that he used flexible filament.
I've got this set.
That's pretty rad.
My friends Johnny and Cherry got me a while back, and it's the official Universal Frank monster, and then also the bride.
Oh, it's a set.
It's a set.
I found something today at the store.
Pretty cool. I also have the Wolfman from this line. It's slightly different. I have a bunch of Wolfman.
Hey, why is her hair all standing up like that? Did somebody scare her?
I believe it's a congenital defect. She was born like that.
Hey, look what I found at the store.
That's a rare find. Find. Which store?
I was at Target, and they had about 10 left of them.
How long ago?
About an hour.
Oh, okay, cool. I might be raiding Target.
And they only let me bought one.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, as is the way.
I think CVS has them too, and they're like one at a time buys right now. But it is good that they're back out.
I gotta be honest with you. I had 16 pounds of marijuana in my car yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday. I have 16 pounds in my car, and I was more scared having this in my car, so I locked my car when this was in it. Marijuana, I just left it open.
I saw a video online about keeping a brand new hand sanitizer bottle in your car in the summer heat, and it can explode.
Well, I think that's anything that you keep inside your car in the Florida summer heat.
True, but this was more of like a combustible sort of.
Now, I'm pretty sure if you just leave like a bottle of Pepsi in there, eventually it will explode.
Yeah, that'll explode, but I think this like explodes in the way of like it set things on fire as well.
Yeah,
Like it wasn't just
also known as the best way of exploding.
Mythbusters said that.
right. The way that any cars explode when they fly off stuff in a movie.
Yes.
Remember that
For
one
what-
lady in
for no
Mythbusters?
And then
She thought that her brain was coming out because she got hit in the head by cookie dough because it exploded in her car.
So
huh?
yeah.
Huh?
Anyway, episode of
That's one of those
Mythbusters.
fun. That's one of those fun things I always like to see is like a car catches any sort of air in a movie, it just explodes right there, which leads me to believe that all cars have like a self-destruct mode. Like if your all four tires leave the ground for more than like 3 seconds, your car will explode.
We call this the Pinto legacy.
Dude, my pop had one of those Pintos, and
I don't know if I've ever really. I know I've never driven in one.
they got recalled, and he refused to do it. He didn't like take it for the recall, and we just rolled around in danger at all times for a couple years.
It's the best way.
That sounds like a good band name. Roll
It's a
Around
real
in
thrill.
Danger.
He was like, "I don't believe
Rolling in
it."
danger.
I was like, "Pop,
Rolling in
somebody
Danger.
could run into us. We could explode." He's like, "Whatever."
Whatever.
Hey guys, I gotta go take a big shit.
You go do that. Hey, I want to show you my favorite of the newer toys. I wish I could say I haven't really been buying a lot of toys lately. It's not entirely true.
Hey guys,
this boy. This is
ooh, what were you guys talking about? That's pretty cool.
I like that now we're seeing the miniature version of the rifle that you
Of what you're making, yeah.
made.
Oh yeah,
Now
yeah,
I can
yeah.
actually
He
tell.
totally
Yeah,
has
yeah.
the rifle.
So that thing's gonna be huge.
Are
when
you
you're
gonna put a
done with
real
it.
tranquilizer on it?
Hell
Or taser?
yeah!
How
Put a
big? 6
taser
foot?
in.
6 feet, yeah, like
Yeah.
2 meters. So I got to go get some PVC or something from Lowe's later for it. It requires 2 pipes,
Very
like
cool.
one 1-inch pipe and then one smaller, like a rod, which actually I already have here. So I plan.
I own a real rifle that's 6 feet long.
like
it's-
an elephant gun or something.
Well, it's it with the bayonet. So without the bayonet, it's only like it's 10 inches. The bayonet's 10 inches long, so it's 10 inches shorter without the bayonet. But with the bayonet, it's 6 foot tall, and it's a Japanese World War II rifle my grandfather smuggled back after the Battle of Okinawa.
I was about to say, was this an archaeological find? Or,
No, this is like just
family
passed
heirloom?
down the family. It's actually the gun I have tattooed on my arm. It's this
That's
Wow.
rad.
called
That's
the
super
Arasaka
cool.
T7, and
Yeah,
it's,
that's much cooler than this stupid ass thing I'm 3D printing right now.
I always thought it was kind of weird.
I think that's
that-
pretty cool that you're printing that.
I always think it's kind of weird that in
Agree to
England
disagree.
you're not allowed to have guns, but so many people snuck back Nazi. What were they? Lugers
The Lugers,
in England, yeah, and they've got them hidden in their.
Oh, I see you've
in their
also
attics.
watched Band of Brothers recently.
No,
I can neither confirm nor deny that at work on a down day on Friday, it may have had the first episode of Band of Brothers playing in the background.
but like my
Just
grandpa
appropriate.
had one.
It's Memorial Day.
dude. Yeah, I've been at work cleaning artifacts this week. Is
Mhm.
like, when I'm in between reports or stuff, like, we all pitch in and do stuff. So I've been cleaning artifacts, which lets me just have my phone propped up on a little stand, and I just watch horror movies all day while I'm working. It's awesome.
Heck yeah,
Yeah, dude.
it's pretty rad.
Yeah, and I can't
do
it's not
that.
even like against the rules. It's cool. It's like I'm brushing away, cleaning, and I've got like,
You're getting the
Exorcist
work
thing.
done.
yeah.
You don't have to interact with customers.
I'm not
'Cause
even
those
allowed
customers
to
all
now.
died a long time ago.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't interact with anyone, just me and Ace hanging out at the lab.
Wait, I get it, JP.
Did you get it? Did you get it?
Oh, I got it. The
get it?
customer that been dead a long time.
Did you get it? Oh,
Oh, because archaeology.
Yeah.
Cheers. I'm switching over to tea now. I finished my
Nice.
scotch.
Fucking
Loser.
assholes. You guys are
Yeah.
gonna be doing drugs on here.
So I hope you enjoy our new. Are we gonna do a new set every week, Mark, or are you just kind of trying to land on something cool?
I think
I like
I
this
don't know.
one. Jason.
are we just
doesn't
going to
know-
play show and tell every week with a random object in our immediate vicinity?
Jason doesn't know what it is, but we're on the bridge of the Enterprise right now.
The original Enterprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're actually at what I would imagine is the helm, and Nick is at weapons.
So what I would say is like, if we could all right now
Hold on.
If you had green screens, you would look like you're really there.
I would like right now for all of us to just go. Oh no, we've been hit.
Okay, stabilized.
Man, I love that you guys knew what to do when that happened.
I was waiting for it. I knew the moment he said bridge of the Enterprise, I knew exactly what was going to happen.
Oh, did you?
At some point, we're going to all...
We're going to get struck by a photon torpedo.
Right. So the photon torpedo...
We're going to have to use the shaky cam.
Am I wrong that the photon torpedo is one of the few things that bridges the gap between Star Trek and Star Wars? Isn't there also...
No, there's ion torpedoes in
you're right.
Star Wars. There's no photon torpedoes in...
Isn't there some other... I could have swore that I heard the photon torpedo show up in some other science fiction mythology, but I may be wrong.
Maybe like Last Starfighter or something?
Why am I getting a gift in the middle of this? A gift from Zoom.
You got upgraded.
You upgraded the meeting.
Running out of time. You got
upgraded. You're good.
4-minute limit, and what is that all about? Why am I? What got to pay for this stuff?
What does Zoom want to make money?
Yeah, the God.
How lame.
Yeah.
Somebody's being really lazy right now.
Who's that?
Does anyone want to make money in this?
Heroes down there being lazy.
Yeah, Heroes put his head on my
So,
lap.
Tell Hero I said hi.
I haven't heard much about what all's open, but I know that restaurants are open, which is including...
I went to Olive Garden and dined inside of Olive Garden the other day.
Ooh, you daredevil.
So some bars are...
It was at 4 p.m.
They're also restaurants. So there is some live music happening, I've noticed. Some of my musician friends, but it's definitely not original music. It's not concerts. It's guys that play at restaurants.
Yeah.
Which is a start. And that's
like
awesome.
Brandon Day.
It's Brandon Day.
Brandon Day is playing and Austin Jennings is playing. And that's really cool. Now, bars that are strictly bars are still not allowed, but some are doing live streams. Jimmy's Jukebox is doing live streams. They're letting bands come in and play.
I think Enlightened Studios is still doing live streams.
Enlightened is doing it. Exactly.
Yeah. Nick Flagstar's doing them.
Nick Flagstar's
from home.
Yeah. Nick
the driveway. But I bring that up to say that I've got a concert booked at Jimmy's Jukebox in the end of June, and then I got one at the end of September. So fingers crossed. The curve.
Hold on.
Yeah,
what
fingers
date
crossed.
At the end of June.
End of June, I think it's the 24th. It's like a Wednesday.
Oh yeah, that's my birthday.
That is your birthday? Well, I've got a really awesome show. I got a band called the Guillotines coming to town, and they are really cool band because they're really old people. But what's cool about that is that they're members of like the Pagans, which were like a seminal punk band back in the late 70s, and 45 Grave, which was like one of the first goth bands in LA way back in like the early 80s or whatever. So that's going to be a good one. So hopefully we can party for your birthday.
It's pretty awesome. Can my kids come? Please say no.
No, it's a bar. So no.
All right, we're in. I'm awesome. It's good. It's good.
Stand outside.
Be a good time. I'm excited now. Wasn't excited about my birthday before. Just gonna sit around the house, play Mario Kart.
You act like you're gonna get time off on your birthday.
It's at night. I feel bad about
get time off for my birthday. I've planned on spending using like a whole week's worth of PTO back on spring break, of which I used 0 of. Right now, I'm supposed to be at MobyCon in Mobile.
Right.
I'm not. I'm kind of sad about that.
What is that? Is that a con about Moby? No,
it's in Mobile.
It's like Pensacon.
It's Mobile plus con equals MobyCon.
Okay, I was just picturing Moby.
Just like Pensacon, yeah.
Not with a Y, but with an I, M-O-B-I. So not like the bald dude from the late 90s.
Sad thing is I can't remember any Obi songs to try and...
I don't know if you remember that Eminem killed Moby. He's dead. He's been dead.
Yeah, that's right. There was
there was some beef.
36-year-old bald-headed expletive
yeah.
that is offensive to homosexuals.
But the September show is this guy, Joe Buck, that I'm bringing down.
Cool.
And I don't know if I think it was before we started doing any shows and stuff together, but a few years back I brought him down. He's the bass player from Hank III's band, Hank Williams III.
Oh.
But he does a one-man band. It's really crazy. He plays drums with his feet and guitar and sings. So that's going to be a crazy one too.
That sounds rad, actually.
So we're going to try to keep. I'm just trying to keep the scene going after this happens. I'm just hoping it bounces back because for original music, it's been rough.
Have we seen any restaurants or bars disappear yet permanently? I think the Melting Pot in Destin's gone permanently now.
And nobody shed a tear.
What did close? Something I did hear about something locally closing that's not going to come back.
I'm pretty sure Culver's is still on the road of being opened over there on Beale Parkway, and that is literally all I care about. Because Culver's is some stuff.
I do know that whatever was in the bottom part of the piano bar out on the island, they had that like arcade there, and I think it was
20 years ago.
And it was like a fun. No, this is like there's a new piano bar out there.
Oh, is there something? Oh,
yeah.
Before, since Howl at the Moon, I remember Howl at the Moon.
It's across the street. It's in that building across the street, and it's But they had
it was Fuddpuckers once upon a time.
Right. So there was something in there last summer, but that is getting replaced by a second location of Rick's Crab Trap. Rick's is opening a second location. So whatever was in that building didn't survive, but Rick's is taking over the spot. I hope they keep the piano bar because the piano bar up there was really cool. Actually, it's super fun. We went. Oh, cool. I think me and Heather went for like Valentine's Day. We went to Swizzle Stick, hot. And then we went over to the piano bar, and it was a blast. It was really fun.
My family has a tradition of going to not a restaurant on Valentine's Day. We usually go have a romantic Valentine's Day dinner the day before Valentine's Day because Valentine's Day is kind of a highly commercialized.
Yeah.
It's nice to hang out with your chicks or whatever.
Pink. Valentine's Day.
My favorite day? Day after Valentine's Day because all that shit goes on clearance.
Dude, all the cheap chocolate.
Second only to the day after Easter.
How much do you love Valentine's Day, Mark?
It's just a reminder of the emptiness and loneliness that I face every day.
It's like there's a black hole.
I love being able to just trigger a dark soliloquy from Mark.
It's like everyone spends the entire day rubbing their happiness in your face.
I mean, I've been married for almost 20 years, so I'm kind of right there with you.
Your sound cut out at the beginning of that. It sounded like you said everyone rubs their penis in your face. Is that?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's Valentine's Day, right?
They're metaphorical penises in my face.
Never been downtown on Valentine's Day?
Is that like Pensacola Beach on Memorial Day?
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's going on right now, isn't it?
Maybe. I don't know.
We should, I wish we had a remote reporter or somebody we could
on the street.
Okay, over to Steve, who's live at Pensacola Beach for Memorial Day weekend. Hey, Steve, what do you see out there? Man, there's dog everywhere.
There's dogs everywhere.
There's dogs everywhere. It's like I'm in the middle of a kielbasa factory.
Oh.
Wow. that devolved quickly.
I was trying to make it not awkward, but here we are.
Usually when you're trying to make things not awkward is when they go south. I've learned.
Oh, you know what I learned today?
Like at Pensacola Beach on Memorial Day.
That's a good one.
I learned today that you can show penises on television as long as they're statues.
Really?
Sorry, I dropped my mic. Oh, really?
David?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I tell you this because I watched an episode of We Walk in the Shadows, and a troll went from being trolly, and then it saw the light and went and turned into a statue.
Oh, what's funny is that's new because when I was a kid and they would show Rocky Horror on VH1, they would blur the statue's boobies.
Would they?
Yeah, but that was the 90s.
Yeah.
It was a different time. I remember I know exactly what you're talking about.
I will
also watch Rocky Horror on VH1.
Yeah.
It was this giant blur that just kept flopping around, and then he got turned to stone, and then it was just, the blur just slowly went away, and you were left with a giant dick What the fuck?
That's great, actually. I love that.
That was What We Do in the Shadows, right?
Yeah.
I got to watch that with the rest of my family.
I know I'm ruining shows.
Sounds
for
like a
everyone.
wholesome time.
It's the best show ever. It's my new favorite show.
So it's what's it kind of akin to? It's like the Spinal Tap of.
Have you ever seen the movie?
Right?
Yeah, it's kind of like the movie.
I mean, not.
I did not see
there's Mark's answer, which is it's kind of like the movie. But my answer is, if you haven't seen the movie, go watch the movie. It is like one of my very favorite Halloween.
Okay.
It's a good movie to watch at Halloween. Like it's like Ghostbusters, What We Do in the Shadows, and like Frighteners is another one.
I love Frighteners.
I made my kids watch that. The CGI on that movie has not aged well. Let me tell you.
Stop recording.
A long time since I watched the Frighteners.
Stop recording. Our friend
often.
has had a freak sunlight accident.
So yeah, that's a good list, though. You said Frighteners, What We Do in the Shadows, Ghostbusters,
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, of course, Beetlejuice. I like to go with. I don't want to say family friendly because What We Do in the Shadows is not really family friendly.
Oh yes, it is.
Neither is really the Frighteners. Actually, the Frighteners has some pretty intense scenes to it.
What's so bad about What We Do in the Shadows, though? The movie, like they throw up
a lot
blood,
of language, right?
And then bad language.
Yeah,
and there's like a lot of there's the whole like ham sandwich metaphor. Well, are you familiar? You're familiar with that?
I do a similar thing. I do somewhat lighter. I like the Burbs at Halloween. The Burbs a great one.
It's been forever since I've watched that. That's a good. I need to make a list.
Then Trick or Treat is one I have to watch every year. The one with Sam, the little scarecrow boy. That's my go-to Halloween flick for after Ace is in bed, because that one is actually, as much as it's kind of funny and goofy, it's also extremely violent.
I have to watch the Saw movies every Halloween, and usually
all 7 of them at once.
No, I usually do it one at a time in a row.
7 televisions.
Or I'll just choose one that I enjoy, and then I'll find like a weird like horror movie on Netflix.
I saw Saw 4 in the theater in Columbus, Georgia. We were on tour, and the band we were on tour with was 213, which they're named after like Jeffrey Dahmer's apartment number. And the van that they were touring in was like, they had it covered in red paint, so it looked like it was splattered in blood, and it had like skulls all over the top of it. And we rode up to see Saw 4 in that ride, and while we were in the movie theater, a bunch of rednecks slit all their tires.
Oh.
Yeah. And then waited like
Georgia.
They're like, hey, look, there's this one of them Satan trucks. It's the
and
Satan
they waited
truck.
far away at the other end of the parking lot and laughed at us because they were far enough away that we couldn't catch them if we ran. And they could get away, and they knew we couldn't get in the van and follow them. So
you could have gotten in the car. You could have driven that thing straight at them on its rims and just hit them.
Well, yeah, but they
would have had the advantage.
Yeah, they were in their truck. As soon as we got in, they would have just left and
wait. Was it lifted?
The truck? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. With a gun rack?
Wait, someone stole their truck?
It was all the stuff you think it would be. Yeah.
They have like one of those like Calvin stickers, like peeing on like a Chevy sign or something.
Like it's some deer horn stickers, all that stuff. All the stuff.
Why don't you put a T-Rex eating little family members because you're edgy?
Yeah, your honor student is stupid. Smart is gay.
Yeah, smart's gay. Let's go start a fight at Applebee's.
Your honor student.
Stupid is cool. I said that the other day. Somebody like had posted a picture.
I love getting kicked out of Applebee's.
Of their a bumper sticker on a truck that said like, "Your honor, check under my tires for your honor student." And I was like, "Oh man, like,
well, that was a little harsh."
It's just stupid.
I don't know. I mean, humor's subjective for everybody.
Is Jason J. Peterson frozen? Oh, he was frozen there for a moment.
Yeah, his internet connection sucks.
How about now? Testing.
Can we hear him now?
You're good now.
Can we hear him now?
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
It's just fake freezing.
No, I'm pretty sure it gave me a warning.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm out here in my garage. I'll be
Mark's
honest
the king
with
of the fake freeze. Sitting absolutely still is one of Mark's specialties. I don't know if you're aware.
Hey, he can do it. See, I got fans blowing. I'm out here in my garage. It's 85 degrees out here. I've got 2 different fans blowing on me. You can see me, my hair, like.
Yeah.
He's turning into a news reporter right now.
You're like a music video.
Yeah, he was like, as you can see, we're out here.
Yeah,
we're out here in the
on the hood of
garage.
a
It's
car.
85 degrees. It's windy because of the fans.
Yeah, the weather is going to be it's going to be one heck of a Memorial Day. Maybe if you want to break from all the dong out on Pensacola Beach, you can go out and hit the. I don't know.
God, I would have just loved to have seen 2 little kids sneak past you at that moment.
So, I'm
We're used to it.
right now. I'm reading a script. You guys remember Steve Wise? He was the guy, the Pensacon guy, moderating like the panel that I did, the Stephen King panel.
Yes.
He's like the entertainment coordinator for Pensacon and stuff.
Oh, yeah, we
And
have to do that Ghostbusters one next year.
He did that movie Survey. It's won a bunch of awards. It's like a short film. Really cool thing.
I
But
don't
he wrote
know
a
if I
new
know
script.
about that.
You should check it out. Survey's really cool, like sort of short half-hour action flick thing. It's like a kung fu apocalypse movie.
It's like Kung Fury.
Sort of. It's like a female lead, badass, like bow fighter thing and beating up Mad Max type characters. It's really cool. But he wrote a new script that I'm in the middle of right now. It's like a monster transformation thing. I won't tell too much about it because he hasn't got it.
That's right up your alley.
Yeah, it's like werewolfy, but it's not a werewolf. It's
It's going to be really hard for you to act before you transform.
Well, I'm not in it. I'm just reading the script.
Oh.
Like I'm just
We could fix that. Do we need to fix that for you?
to be for fun.
Could we stab somebody?
Can we hit someone in the kneecaps?
I didn't even think of that. Maybe he wants me to be in it. That'd be cool.
Can
Little
I
Tanya
feed them
Harding
some
action.
Drano for you?
Can we shoot them in the face?
I don't know if you guys are aware, but my friends are AC/DC.
Oh, they're alternating
They're just listing
current
dirty deeds right now.
and direct current.
Oh, I got the reference. I got it. It took me a second.
I
I
don't
got
get it.
It's been a while since I worked at 99 Rock.
Neckties.
I'm virgins. Sounds like a leprechaun when he says that.
It's so, dude. That's man. You remember when like
Hold you at the end of the rainbow.
remember a few years ago when the thing was to like listen to the songs without the music? Like people were posting videos of vocals only. Like vocals
They
only
were
videos
doing
of
that
rock.
on 99 Rock. It was awful. That was like Nick.
I would love to hear
Allegretto's
vocals
thing.
only AC/DC. Vocals only AC/DC's got to be freaking hilarious.
I
You
couldn't
see this
listen
flying
to
in
that.
That's a
front of me?
giant bug that's chasing you.
Yeah, dude. He's just coming in here to chill out and join the podcast.
Ooh,
I
all
guess.
Ooh, I just noticed what JP's wearing. It's Ghostbusters, but the boys from Stranger Things.
Oh,
You're gonna fall
what do you
over
got,
on
Mark?
camera.
What do you got?
I'm not showing my shirt.
Let's see your shirt. Is it Batman?
Yeah.
I'm rocking The Shining, my new
The
The
Shining.
Shining shirt
This is my least favorite Batman shirt.
that has the room key.
Is that the one with the naked dead corpse lady?
No, it's just the key. The overlook is the like. The,
Yeah, but is that the
The
room with
Overlook
the
Hotel.
is that the room with the dead bathtub lady?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I knew
The
you wanted
boobs,
to
the
make
dead
out with her.
boobs.
Dead boobs.
Dead
That
boobs.
counts, I think, on like a Joe Bob Briggs countdown. That counts for like corpse and boobs,
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah,
I
it's
just
like
Drive-in totals.
Double word score.
Right.
I would have also accepted Kathy Bateman as the most disgusting nude scene ever, besides
Kathy
the bathtub
Bates.
lady.
Which one are you talking about? She's done more than one
Kathy
nude
Bates.
scene.
They're all pretty
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. You gotta narrow that down.
She was in a
Man,
movie.
You need to leave. Get out of here.
She was in a movie where she played like a wild jungle woman that was covered in dirt. It was like some sort of, was it Medicine Man? Maybe it was a, God, I want to say it was a movie about a guy finding a cure in the rainforest. And he had like, Kathy Bates was like one of the, like lost in the jungle as a child and raised by wolves or something type of deal.
Are you having a fever dream, right?
And she was naked and covered in mud in that for the whole movie.
Yeah, he's weird.
Anyway,
you know
I wasn't put off by it.
The cringiest is that movie with Rosie O'Donnell, where she plays a retard.
What about Jesse?
Jesse's delicious. He's gonna take me today to get a new toilet seat because mine got broken and was sliding. I thought I would fall off of it. Like, whoa.
Oh, hold on. I thought you were talking about the one that was kind of like a comedy, but also some sort of like erotic romantic movie.
She tried to
wasn't she in that with Dan Aykroyd?
Eden something.
Something. I don't know.
But she was trying to be serious. She was like, I know. All through the movie.
She was going.
You're not supposed to go full tard.
You're not supposed to go full retard.
Right. She did.
That's another thing. I need to make my kids watch Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder,
important. Yeah.
They're old enough now.
Yeah, they're definitely old enough.
I think the a lot of times overlooked brilliant role in that is Tom Cruise.
Oh, now I actually I'm quite fond of Jay Baruchel's character as like the young kind of leveled up from being an extra, but because of that, he's the only one that actually has any like rationality or semblance of like
still a
the
normal
real
person.
World.
Right.
Yeah, he's like normal enough to be like, hey guys, we need to get out of here and survive.
Yeah, he's definitely the put yourself in his place person in the movie.
Yeah.
But the Tom Cruise character
movie.
is such a transformation. Like, it's that character is so disgusting, and it's so
magic
hard to tell that it's Tom Cruise under there. It's like, man.
Hey guys, I want to direct your attention to this expanse of bare thigh.
No, they can't see
I
it.
know, dude. It's been hanging out of
that.
You two are
he won't
enjoying
show us
it.
his shirt, but he's
You two,
like,
you need to move.
it. Yeah, you two enjoy
You
it.
move your like lights out. The lights are going to reflect off of it and like burn into my monitor here. I have to buy a new monitor. Jeez.
He has extremely thin legs for being not that thin.
Being
of a person.
as fat as fuck as I am.
I'll be honest with you.
I got some
It
good
looked like
running.
an
Not
arm.
bad. Not bad. A little pale. It's something we can fix over the next month.
Look
or
at
two.
that.
Look at that, ladies. I got a little
That now
fuzz
that's
on the
my,
foot. Maybe a hair.
Stuff on it.
That's my fetish.
There's stuff on it. Yeah.
You guys want to see my balls now?
Nope.
I didn't know that was an option.
Well, that bong rib's kicking in over there.
No, that was
Mark's
just the
place.
perfect answer.
This is why we've moved off of Facebook and moved on to Pornhub, right?
What are you yelling
Right.
about?
Now available on Pornhub.
Oh my god, I saw the
Small Town
best.
Riot uncensored.
I saw the best thing on Pornhub. It was Minecraft while my mom gets fucked in the other room. And if you watch it, it's just someone streaming
Guy playing
Minecraft, and you can just hear thump, thump. Ah!
I like the fact that as soon as Mark said the word balls, his dog showed up. Like,
Did
are
he?
we?
Hero. Nah, he's not gonna get it.
It's time.
Camera shining.
Balls out time, Dad.
He's like, are we going to play? Are we going to play with your balls, Daddy? Oh, wait. Sounds wrong when I say it like that.
No, it doesn't. It sounds perfect.
It's so right. It's so wrong, but it's so right.
Here, watch
right,
this.
well-
Watch this. Watch this. Hey. Oofa. Hero. Oofa.
Hey, hero.
Oofa.
Oh, it's my boy.
Oofa. Oofa. Give me an oofa. 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 Don't make me look dumb on the podcast. Oofa.
I heard it.
Oofa.
You've been
No,
looking dumb on the podcast for like a year.
Oofa. There you go.
Oh,
Now
good
come get it,
boy.
Alice. Come get it.
Give him a treat.
Go get it.
Yes.
Go get it.
That's a good
Come say hi to
boy.
the people. There you go.
Oh.
You need to screen cap that right there. It's when he's going up like the great white shark apex predator that he is.
Now
Like-
he gets all excited and
I
goes
like
down
that.
to his little hole.
I like that. That probably looked like he was like walking across the control panel of the Enterprise.
He was walking across the engineering panel. What a douche. We just dropped out of warp. Gonna take 37 hours to reinitialize the warp core, Captain.
You just hear in the back, oh my.
Brace for impact. There's another photon torpedo coming. Here it comes. Go.
No, wait.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry.
Wait.
Is that
Nick,
wrong?
Nick, you say your line again after I say my line. Okay, I go, brace for impact.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I'm the only one doing it. Come on. Oh, okay. Now we're doing it.
Oh, so
It's kind of
here's what I
difficult
was
to
gonna say.
coordinate over Zoom.
Since I've got the ever-present Doc Holliday here, who is
Who?
the more? Who would you rather have your back more, Doc Holliday or Doc Brown?
Doc Holliday.
Yeah.
Doc Brown seems to me a little he's just like a second away from deciding that he's got better things to do. Correct.
I'm a Val Kilmer fan. I like Val Kilmer.
Oh, dude, is that Val Kilmer's Batman from Batman Forever? Is it Forever?
Yeah, and I don't like that pesky Two-Face.
Two-Face? You mean Billy D. Williams or Tommy Lee Jones?
The copy.
Who was that?
Of Jim Carrey.
Who was the new Two-Face? What's that actor's name?
That was that dude from up in blah 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 blah.
Right.
Yeah, that guy.
Hey guys,
I know exactly who. I can't remember his name.
Hey guys, you can check out my Batmobile over here.
Eater.
And over here, I've got like a whole bunch of other things. I'll turn my neck this way now.
It occurs
Are these
to me
things
watching
that
Mark,
we're supposed to be responding to because you have green screen up or what?
What?
Yeah, it occurs to me watching Mark move around in that the bat suit itself seems like it would be a big hindrance to the karate fighting the Batman uses.
I feel like wearing this, I should have a ball in my mouth.
Or some balls in the
He's
mouth.
still young.
You know, like a little ball and then
A ball gag?
Yo, Nick, wasn't that a plot point at the very, very beginning of The Dark Knight?
Oh, you're right.
He's like, hey, I'm going to make it so I actually have a neck now because I got ate by dogs.
Right.
Courtesy of the Scarecrow.
But really, what a dumb question, Nick. Doc Holliday or Doc Brown?
Right. Why is it dumb?
Well, would you rather have some guy that's sick and dying or someone who can travel through time?
Would you rather have
the sick and dying
somebody
guy
who takes an amazing amount of time and material and planning to actually do anything, or a dude that could just shoot a bunch of other dudes like that?
Right. It's an interesting question because even though he's dying of tuberculosis, he's also a total badass that like blows a bunch of people away for you at the drop of a hat because he's got your back. Doc Brown can also invent a time machine to get you to safety, but he's also so forgetful that sometimes he just leaves your dog or your girlfriend in the wrong time.
He's not forgetful. He had foresight. He said, don't worry.
That's a good
her.
Batman voice.
He said, don't worry because when we change the timeline, everything will change around her.
I mean,
have we entered the retarded Batman timeline? Can you do our entire next podcast like this?
No.
Please?
We like you better as I did get some feedback from last week's show, and it was that they enjoyed you more as Rachel. I'm not kidding. They were like, I usually don't like Mark's sense of humor, but when he's Rachel, he's really funny.
Man, I just don't like that Mark guy. He's kind of an asshole. But when he's like, trying to be funny, he's still not funny.
In the night. I don't like critiquers. I don't like people that go on the internet and leave one
critiquers.
star.
Like the word critic doesn't exist.
You know what I don't like? I don't like critics or criticizers. Where is she?
Or
you look like one of the Batman that the Joker captures and kills in the Dark Knight.
I look like one of the Batmans that really hopes that the Joker catches and kills him. He's got nothing left to live for.
So sort of weird.
I'm Batman.
Like-
and my parents are dead, and my girlfriend's dead, and everybody dies.
It really looks like if the cops were like trying to find Batman and they brought in a lineup of guys claiming to be Batman.
No, I look like the fat guy that hangs from the fucking building in Dark Knight.
Yeah,
Got my
that
hockey
guy.
pads
That
on.
guy.
Oh.
In all seriousness, though, you do kind of resemble the crooked cop from the original Tim Burton Batman. You know what I'm talking about? The early in the movie crooked cop.
Oh, the guy that eats the sandwich and he's like, I eat sandwiches with dollar bills.
The guy that gets killed real early in the movie.
Yeah, he gets shot. It really bothered me as a kid because like he threw himself against that wall.
Yeah. That
And
death.
then that steam comes out and he kind of looks like he's blowing up.
Yeah.
Like I had
His
like
belly
when
was
I watched
poking
that, I was like, did he get shot or is he being pumped full of toxins?
But he had the same beard. My memory.
No, he didn't. I don't think he did. I
Wrong.
think he had a mustache.
Red mustache though. Yeah.
Like the Jack Napier. I don't want to do no detective work. Just give me another sandwich.
I gotta screenshot this shit, man. Hold on.
I just want a sandwich.
Oh my gosh.
Lots of lettuce and mayonnaise.
Lots of lettuce and. Oh man, how epic was that movie though? With Prince, remember?
Oh, it's one of the best.
The whole like Joker's riding down the middle of the city with Prince playing an original Prince song.
Like a whole album's worth of original Prince songs.
And I
Bat
don't
Dance,
feel like
dude.
it's dated watching
Remember when
it. I
Bat
loved the
Dance was on
Prince
MTV like every 23 minutes?
I do.
God.
That was a good summer.
I still have
89.
that on VHS.
You're bringing-
I used to wear that VHS out.
The Bat
Batman
Dance,
the movie or just the Bat Dance video?
Batman the movie, yeah.
Bat Dance is horrible.
What?
The Bat Dance. Is
You're not
horrible.
wrong, but
I would equate that to the Doctor Who Doctor in Distress song.
You're crazy.
You should know that.
I'm
one.
grateful that I don't know about that.
Doctor in Distress. We're calling out an SOS. It was when it was about to get canceled before they brought in the last Doctor before the 80s.
Oh, you know what I heard yesterday?
Well, you'll watch. I'm going to put it right here.
So I heard yesterday that I heard a while back that the Pensacon boys are bringing in April O'Neil from the original
Yes!
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're also bringing in Raphael. So they're building, hopefully, a larger reunion. That's normally how they trickle that in. They get one or two from one movie, and they start trying to get more of them. So it could be like a Teenage Mutant
guys,
Ninja Turtles thing.
I want to tell you my relationship to the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live action movie.
You mean the only good one?
Solid film, by the way.
Please,
It's
dude.
really
I love it.
Yeah.
Still
And
a
Raph was my
holds up.
favorite turtle. Still is.
filmed in my hometown of Wilmington, North Carolina.
Yes, it was.
And
a lot of movies are filmed that
a
pretend to be in
lot
New
of
York.
movies are filmed in Wilmington. I may have like related this story in the past, but there's this part of the movie where they're like on a newscast, and like the anchor lady is like one of the main anchor ladies who actually worked in like the TV broadcasts there in Wilmington at the time. So I like recognized her. It's like 10 years old. I'm like, hey,
Awesome.
I know her. And I didn't really know her. I just saw her on TV, which honestly doesn't mean anything because there's not much difference between TV and movies. But there was a point to the story, and it's gone now. It's left.
No, it's still really cool connection that you had to it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to bring
filmed
something
in
in, and I forgot too while you were talking.
Yeah, what?
What?
I had something to build on what you were talking about, but then I just forgot.
About Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, I went
too deep and too
went
long.
away. Yeah, sorry, I do that.
Yeah, that was a life changer for me, Ninja Turtles. When they first went into like the foot, like little kid, like hang out, whatever, clubhouse. I was like, that's what I want to do. Like,
yeah, this is what I want to be.
That's where I want to be in life.
I want to be a fucking delinquent.
Yes. I want to be hanging out by a skateboard ramp, playing my guitar.
Playing
it was super
bad dudes on the arcade
cool
game.
back then. Like for us, it seemed super cool. If you go back and watch it now, you're like a bunch of kids hanging out in a dangerous park with lots of metal and.
Well, it was like a abandoned warehouse district on an island.
I was like, that doesn't look fun. That looks dangerous. And
my youngest daughter is learning how to skateboard right now, and she's doing very, very well at skateboarding. And I'm trying to actually, I meant to say something to her when I got home because there's a couple of other kids skateboarding at the end of our street, and I meant to tell her, hey, go meet those kids, make friends, maybe go do some graffiti, steal some 40s
some
from
property.
a convenience store. Throw some bricks through some windows. Go do something fun. Kids these days are on their phones and they're so nice and
polite,
respectful. It's lame.
They're not respectful or lame. I have met Layla.
So
I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about the other one.
I'm talking about the nice one. So
like she's gonna watch this.
The first time we hung out,
you guys,
and she's cooler in some ways. And then I love both your kids. They're awesome.
Yeah, but the first time we hung out,
too. They're all right.
The first time we hung out around her, she just slammed me and you for dressing up, calling us lame and stupid and gay. And then on this Facebook, she's been posting pictures of her dressing up. Gay, lame.
But now that's what the kids want to be. They want to be gay and lame.
It's hip to be square, boys.
It's hip to be square.
But
Julie Lewis in the news.
Here's a fun Ninja Turtle fact. So, Eastman and Laird, wrote the comic before it became a movie. Well, that island in the movie where the abandoned warehouse is, where the clubhouse is for the Foot, they call it East Lairdman Island. So that was like a nod, a little Easter egg.
East Lairdman?
For the comic writers. A little
nod.
Tip of the hat.
Do you know how far what is it? Jason's Lake goes?
Are you talking about my lake?
Crystal Lake.
Do I have a lake?
Crystal Lake?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
you're talking about
one.
Friday the 13th.
It goes I know it goes from wherever
Jason,
Crystal
I'm
Lake
like-
is all the way to New York City.
Well, there's more than one of them. There's one in New Jersey. It goes all the way into New York State.
They're like Springfields. They're all linked together.
Right. But then there's one in Georgia too, where they filmed like part 4. There's a different Crystal Lake down there at a different camp.
But the fictional Crystal Lake apparently just goes and goes. And you know what? Everyone gave that movie like
I don't understand what you're saying.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
What do you got for us?
Are you checking out like your Amazon packages right now?
Yes.
Oh,
cool.
Well, see that came. It's an adapter, and
Is that for your vibrator?
For the fleshlight he was talking about.
Oh, okay. No, those are computer speakers.
Yeah, because all I have are the headphones, and if I'm not streaming, I think maybe I'd like some actual audio without having to wear them.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I got a brand new toy this week.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of, and I can't really do anything because it'll set off all sorts of havoc with the show. But if you look down on my table over here.
Okay, I
It's
see
a
mostly
pill bottle.
drugs. Mostly
This.
drugs.
Well, these are like pill bottles.
Yeah.
What's
what's in the plastic baggie?
That was this. But
that was his vibrator adapter.
What's that at the top of the screen there? Between the pill bottles?
But
I know what that is. That's a stream deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can make sound effects.
Not because I just read
See,
the
but,
words
like,
off the top.
I can just instantly mic off, mic on. I got all these cool things, and I can control it now without having to do all these stupid. I don't know. It's just easier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, what's that?
Yeah. This was a mistake.
And then the ceiling.
Yeah. Well, we hit our hour, boys.
Did we?
Boys.
We're at 59 minutes and 25 seconds.
So it was fun catching up. I'm glad we got to see you digitally, Jason J. Peterson. We've missed you during quarantine.
Because he has the power.
Me and Daryl are signing off.
No!
One, two,
Adios.
three, we're gonna go to a small town, start a riot. 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 We're gonna take a little trip up north across the Alabama line. I bet you're gonna find a couple of little towns that only got about 100 miles. I got a half a mind to take a foot right there and dance. To watch you local policeman shooting and having this. Gonna go to a small town, start a riot. 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 Go! Now we're gonna go to a small town, start a riot. 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 We're gonna go to a small town, start a riot. 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 We're gonna go to a small town, start a riot. 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 We're gonna go to a small town, start a riot. Go to a small town, start a riot. Go to a small town, start a riot. Go to a small town, start a fucking riot.